Alright, well here we are back again. Commentated Speedrun 4 video. So I have a bit of explaining to do. First of all, sorry for the torrential release of insane fucking videos. So essentially, what happened again, if you don't see, it should be pinned on my profile on Rumble. But basically, YouTube made this stupid AI age detection thing, and I really don't like it because I hate censorship, and so I don't even care. I'm a tiny creator. I don't give a shit. Anything helps. I'm protesting the company, the website. I'm not going to upload on it. Strictly uploading on Rumble, which is either going to save my career or kill it. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't even know why I'm calling it a career. I'm not going to be doing this after I turn 18. As soon as I get out of high school, I'm done. Like, I'm actually getting a fucking job and shit. But anyways, yeah, so essentially what I decided to do was I decided to upload everything I ever made on YouTube onto this website right here. Which obviously meant that over the past 10 days I wasn't able to upload the most recent speedruns I've been doing because I wanted to keep them chronologically correct. So yeah, so like speedruns 101 through 111, which are all being released today. Should be. Actually, I'm not sure if they're all. I think 101's being released yesterday. And then the rest are being released today. What's even funnier is that I literally also had 2 entire regular gameplay videos scheduled for last Sunday and last Wednesday, which were respectively 5 days and 2 days ago. So those are also both being posted late because of the YouTube bullshit. But good news is that as soon as 111 hits the website, that's it. Everything I post is now going to be 100% new, original content, no re-uploads, and we'll see what we can do on Rumble. I don't know. What I do know is that if YouTube ever does lift their policy, I will go back. I will not leave Rumble, though. I will continue posting on Rumble, despite the fact that half of my followers are bots. I will continue to post on Rumble. Anyway, I don't want to really shit talk. You know, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say something kind of bad. I'm not going to do that. See, I'm not your average dumbass. I am an intellectual dumbass, and I know when I'm about to say something really bad, I'm not going to say it. Anyway, this isn't one of those YouTube video or God damn, why am I saying YouTube video? I literally just went on like a 3-minute tangent about how I will not be posting on YouTube, and then I say YouTube video. What the fuck am I doing? So anyways, this isn't one of those videos where I record speedrun footage and then talk about some politics bullshit over it. No, this is actually live recording, or not. Oh my god, of course. Obviously, Yogi is live recording. What, you're recording the fucking past? Okay, so anyways. Yeah, so I'm doing live commentary, which means everything you're hearing right now is what I'm saying at this moment. Well, at this moment that I'm playing the game. You understand. So, there's no politics. If you're looking for some stupid shit about politics, go somewhere else. This isn't politics. It's just a speed run. Anyway, speaking of speedruns, a little quick tutorial on what you're seeing. So if you're new to speed, I probably should have said this 4 minutes ago, but if you're new to speedrunning, essentially the entire point is to speed through the game as quick as possible. And so essentially you want to get the lowest time. that you can possibly get. So right now, I'm doing pretty poorly. I'm getting higher times, which is bad. So the obviously the green is good and the red is bad. I apologize if I sound kind of nasally. I have pretty bad allergies, and it's getting into autumn, so I'm fucked. Here's a major skip that helps me get to that, you know, fastest possible time. Hey, you see that whole level over there? No, we're just gonna wrap around the ramps, jump off. Yeah, we'll do that. Beat the level in 12 seconds. Why the fuck not? Essentially, my current goal is to get through the game in a sub 20, which means get through it in less than 20 minutes. And if you actually look at the board real quick, you look at that smaller number right above the semi-second counter of the big numbers. Yeah, that's my current personal best run, which is a 20-minute, 5-second run, which means I am only 6 seconds shy, and the PB run will not be this run because I botched the first jump of the level. But essentially, we are only 6 seconds shy of getting a nice PB run, trying to get both the PB and sub 20. And I do that through the wild card. So what you just saw in that level 14 one, the Black Void, was a wild card, which are just major skips in levels. I call them wild cards because they're wild. There's like what I consider to be 4 wild cards in the entire game, which collectively can bring the run down just under the sub 20 marker. Bring it to like a just 1958, about. See, that's not a major skip, that's a minor skip, because it doesn't take too much away from the time. It pretty much just, you just pull a little glitch, and you go up a ramp to avoid a few platforms. Stuff like that, that's a minor skip. It saves like a second at most. But those major skips, they save a shit ton. That's another minor skip. Anyway, this weird thing that happens in the game, if you've noticed. Look at all of these high jumps. I mean, every single jump in this level so far has been a high jump. If you're wondering what causes this, I really hope you find the answer and tell me, because I'm fucking wondering too. Now, don't get that confused with a second glitch, which is completely different. And, there's a second glitch that abuses the physics of the game, which essentially means when you pivot your mouse over right before jumping off a ramp, sometimes you can get a higher jump like this. That was a pretty big jump. But what happened there in 21, or the previous level, was, well, I was on straight platforms, and I was just jumping way higher. I don't know why it happens. My biggest guess right now. Now, what's even weirder is that it only happened. I'm playing on my giant ass monitor right now and giant ass PC. Whenever I play this game on my small laptop, it doesn't happen, which is strange because you'd think it would happen everywhere, considering it's a game, but no. So basically, my biggest prediction is that the developer of this game, Verse, essentially included that as sort of a net system, like a booster reel system for mobile players, or like kids playing on their iPads so that they could get a higher jump and have less of a chance of falling off the stage. The thing is, why is it happening to my fucking monitor on a keyboard and mouse where I should not need any kind of boost? And the problem with the boost is that oftentimes when you're jumping from one platform to another, the boost is enough to make it so you go over the next platform, but you don't make it far enough to make it to the platform that is next to the next platform. And so what happens is that you have to just take an extra second or two sitting there in the air waiting to fall down so you can start running again without dying, which is not fun. It's fucking dumb, actually, because it adds a bunch of time that you don't need to have added. We're already pretty far behind. This is the second major skip in the game. Let's see if we can do it. Second wild card. Pivot. Onto the island right here. On this lollipop. Onto this island. We jump up. We jump over here. And we fall off. That's how you do the skip. I'm kidding, obviously. So yeah, that skip is... Okay, then be a dick to me too. That skip, in my opinion, is definitely the hardest in the entire game. And what really sucks is that there used to be a glitch where you could easily do it, because if you just had frame perfect, I don't even know if they had to be frame perfect. They just had to be well timed keyboard presses. You could literally just jump on the floor, like the pink floor of the level. Like you could literally just jump from the start platform to the end platform. I'm not kidding. This game used to be broken as fuck. But not anymore. You have to do that complicated setup. Which is usually that short. That skip tends to save about 7 seconds, which obviously if I can pull off another PB run, aka my 2005 plus the skip, I can actually make the sub 20 barely. Like it'll probably be a 1959. But the only problem with that is that I have to get a PB run, which is a run where I was not only that I had never die at all in the entire game in that run, but I was also corner cutting way better than I have ever before and ever after. So I have to get back into the prime corner cutting I was doing earlier, plus never die, plus successfully do that wild card. So to say that I have a pretty long road against me is a fucking understatement. Okay then, whatever. I guess I'll use that to segue into another sort of gripe I have with the game. These newer levels are not more difficult, but they are at the same time very fucking annoying. So the main reason why, so you see these platforms right here, they're not actually straight edges though. They have these weird little bars at the sides of them. Well, that's an aesthetic choice, either made by, well, we don't really know yet. I mean, as you can probably tell, all of these textures look soulless as fuck, and that's by design. The design of a crappy, shitty AI that nobody wanted in this game. I don't care. I'm gonna keep bitching. So, anyways, nobody wanted this AI in the game, but Verse decided, hey, let's take the already fine game of 30 simple levels and add 15 new AI levels, which are completely soulless and nobody will like. Good job. And what's even more frustrating about this update is the fact that if you go to Versus Game Group, you will literally see he owns a game, I shit you not, called Spray Paint. Yes, he owns one of those spray paint art games. So he literally could have just went over there, hired a few people from that game, and asked them to make textures, and they probably would have fucking done it. But he just didn't. He was too lazy to do that. So the result of one of the biggest games on Roblox is that over 1/3 of its content is AI generated. At least the textures are. I'm not sure about the levels themselves, but I believe the levels probably had some AI influence, considering a lot of them fucking suck ass. Wonderful. Anyway, here's where the third wild card is. So for some strange reason, the dragon is not a kill brick. The dragon does not kill you. So essentially, it's like navigating over one big platform to skip the entire fucking level. It is the easiest skip in the game, and it is very efficient too. I think it saves about 10 seconds, which is nice. Yeah, I wonder why people don't like these levels. Yes, that branch just killed me. Yep. So in the game where the dragon does not kill you, the branch does. Yep, that makes sense. So instead of adding difficult platforming, it's instead run and avoid the obstacles, which because of stupid in-game glitches, you jump higher than anyway, so now you have to stop midair and hope you don't jump into them again. Really nice, satisfying flow of platforming here. It's really nice, having to stop every few seconds. This level pisses me off to no end, too. Here's why. Okay, it didn't happen there. I guess I'll tell you next time. Trust me, with half of the stupid shit in this game, it's easier to see it before I tell you about it. If you want to learn more, come back tomorrow. Or, yeah, come back. Actually, no, wait a minute. I'll be posting every run. Stupid dumbass. Every run from 102 to 111 is being posted today, so I guess go to the next run and see what happens in 30 minutes. Or I guess now it's going to be 10 minutes. And here is the fourth and final wild card of the whole speed run. And the second to last level, here it is. Yes, this saves. See, we just got around like half of the stage. And boom. I believe that saved again, probably around like the 7 to 8 second range. Somewhere around there. So yeah, those four are the reason why the average 2030 run would become a 1959. Well, obviously, also being good at corner cutting is pretty important too, but those skips are extremely important. Okay, well, that's annoying. God damn it. Whatever. Yay, a mediocre run. Yippee. Well, whatever. Bullshit.